Hello, YouTube family. It's Randy with 3D Junk Removal and Rentals. I know it's been a few days or a minute since I did a video, so I wanted to come on here and jump on here and do one real quick, let you know business is still booming. We're basically about halfway into the third week that I've been doing this, and it hasn't slowed down yet. It's doing pretty good. I did get into one yesterday that, I learned it was a bid that I thought, I realized that my prices have been pretty low, 100, 150, 80 bucks, for truckloads and stuff like that. So I thought I'd go ahead and start trying to raise them like everybody else probably is. Excuse me. And so I had a bid yesterday. I got a job. It said 200 bucks, and I thought it's basically the biggest job I've done. I mean, the most money I've done on the job. So I figured I was doing pretty good. Slowly starting to try to get it where I'm actually making money off of it. It's a legit company. And so I went out there. Wasn't too bad. It took about an hour, which was a lot longer than I thought originally. The picture didn't do it justice. There was a big outdoor table that I thought it was the cabinet in the picture, and that could just be drug out to the truck, but it had to get chainsawed up, and we had to break some tile off of it because it had concrete on it. So that took some time. That probably took 30 minutes, 40 minutes of the hour. But it still wasn't too bad. I do have to get rid of the load still. I'm probably not going to bring it out to the land because it's got all the concrete and tile in it. But so far that may be my first load that I have to actually take to a landfill. I'm 3 weeks into it, and I've been burning everything that we get or donating it. I got a pretty big load out here right now at the land that I'm gonna have my girlfriend go through because it was an apartment complex with a mom and a daughter, and they're moving out of state, and so they pretty much got rid of like clothes, blankets, stuff like that. And so I want her to go through and see if we can donate, and then we'll just get rid of the rest. So that's out here. I just pulled up here to the land. I got a little trencher on the back of my truck that we rented. One of the other videos I kind of showed you that cabin that we got in the back of the land that we're kind of like a tiny home we're starting to build. Well, this weekend, we're gonna lay some electric line out to it, put the box on the outside of it, start that process. I don't know anything about it. It's her dad, my girlfriend's dad. He's he knows all. He's not an electrician, but he knows what he's doing. So we ran electric to 3 different sheds out here already, and now we're about to run it. The first time I dug all the lines, which were 100 to 200 feet distance, I dug all of them, and we laid PVC pipe and put the electric lines in. This electric wire we're using doesn't have to be protected by PVC pipe, and I'm not going to dig it this time. It took quite a bit of work to dig last time, so I rented that trencher back there, and then so it'll be a much faster and easier job today. And so hopefully, right now we're probably just going to put some temporary outlets inside the shed, cabin, tiny house, whatever you want to call it, until we get the final plans down on how we where we want everything inside the house. So for now, we're just going to run some kind of temporary stuff, so when we come out here to the land, the kids have a place to stay with some electricity. Right now, last couple of times they've been staying, we run an extension cord from one of the sheds that we have electric at. We run an extension cord down there, and the kids use a heater or something. But since it's getting into the winter time, they need some better electric, and so we're going to get some stuff set up there temporarily until we get it fully done. But anyways, that's not what the video is about. That's just letting you know what I'm doing this weekend. As far as the company goes, it's still all Thumbtack. The one I got yesterday was off of Facebook, so there are some Facebook, 4 or 5 of them so far, and I have had multiple repeat customers already. One customer I've done 3 jobs for, done 2 for another one. So it's and I'm only in week 3, halfway into week 3. The first week I made like 845. I made a video on that. The second week I actually made more. I was almost at 1,100 for my second week, and this week probably going to be anywhere between 800 and 1,000. So but I'm not going to keep making videos on them. But it is just a side business, and it's still staying steady. We're starting to get into this, what everybody's calling the slow season. I don't know. I mean, I'm just getting my stuff off of Thumbtack, so I'm still getting 1 or 2 hits a day. I got 1 set up for tomorrow. I got 2 set up for next week already. They weren't all on Thumbtack. One of them is a repeat next week. One of them was off Facebook, and tomorrow's off Thumbtack. I haven't done this type of Thumbtack yet, and I'm kind of skeptical of it. I may back out. It says it's one where the customer already paid, like prepaid for the lead, and it was like $168, and then once they take their fee out, it's like $145 or something. It's 1 truckload of debris or something, and so I won't even take a trailer. It'd just be the back of my truck. But I'm a little skeptical because it says you get paid after the lead, after the job, through direct deposit, and I haven't set up direct deposit, and I tried to, and I couldn't figure it out. So either I do the job and try to figure out how to get paid later, or try, I don't know if I have time this weekend to figure it out, because we'll be busy out in the land, or just back out of it and it charges me $15. It says it charges you $15 within 48 hours of the job, which is, I think that's kind of BS, kind of bull crap, because the job is 2 o'clock on Sunday, and I accepted it yesterday after 2 o'clock. So any time after I accepted it, I was within the 48-hour window. And I guess I'm supposed to already know that, but I didn't. And so at any point, had I canceled it afterwards, I was already going to get charged $15. But and I mean, I don't mind doing it if I can figure out how to do the direct deposit. And it's not like I have to have the money right this second. So if I decide to go out and do it, it really just depends on where we're at in the land, because it's at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And so it depends on how much work I need to do out here. If I have time, I can leave and go do it. If I'm not at that point yet, then I'll just cancel it. But that's the first time I would have canceled a job. I don't want no bad review or nothing. So I'd rather, if at all possible, I'm just going to go do the job. But we'll figure it out from there. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear the music. So for any of y'all, like I said in the other videos, if any of y'all that are still on the fence, or you can't figure out, you're unsure if you want to start it, you don't know where, look, you started. I just jumped right into it. Now my scenario is a little different than everybody else. Everybody's got their different situation. I do got a place that I can take the stuff, so it makes it very easy. I already had a trailer, which I bought the trailer that I'm using. I went ahead and purchased it from the family member that I was using it from. I was borrowing it from them, so I went ahead and bought it from them. $800 for a 16-foot trailer, and that's the one we're putting the sides on. So I did get my trailer. That's pretty much all that I had to pay, other than the stuff that we're paying the $600 to build it. But yeah, so don't sit around, don't get scared. You just got to go feet first, jump in. It'll work out. Preferably if you have another job, I'd keep your full-time job until this one picks up. I'll keep this job for, I have a set amount of money that if I make X amount of money per week for at least 1 month or 2 months, then I know I'm ready to leave this other job, my full-time job that I'm doing right now. So until then, I'll just do both of them. Late hours, but we'll get it taken care of. We're going to make sure this business kicks off. So if you haven't had a chance yet, please subscribe and hit the like button, share the video, and let's get this thing going. And have a good weekend. God bless.